So here I am in the bathtub, in the better bathroom. Kara's here. Awkward. And so are Liz and Eric. Nice to see you guys.
Good to see you, Scott.
Hi, how are you?
All right, so actually, we don't think it's awkward at all. This is an appropriate place to talk about bathrooms and home improvement projects, which are just some of the things that you're going to learn about as you slough off your dead skin in front of us.
Yes, exactly. It's just, you said, Kara.
Doesn't he look lovely?
He looks lovely. Yes.
And it's Eric Person and Liz Koiva.
Yeah.
Koiva.
I apologize. So I want to thank you guys so much for coming. This is going to be a great show.
It is.
And I'm going to be there.
You are.
Which is even more exciting. Yes. I'm going to be there Saturday, which is fun. Tell us a little bit about the show.
Yeah, this is our 71st annual Connecticut Home Remodeling Show. It is really everything for your home you can find in one place. You can meet the contractors, you can see the new products that are going to be there, and there's some really cool things. There's tubs like this, which are sort of focal and centerpieces. We've got some hand-painted Kohler sinks that you can see there. So there's really some artistic things you can do to dress up your home and do some projects.
And Liz, you're a home builder, is that correct?
I am a home builder.
Tell, how's business these days?
Business is great. This has been a wonderful start to the new year. We're out in Tallinn County and Hartford County, but business is booming right now.
So Liz, as we go in there, and the kitchens and the baths, those are like the huge things that everyone wants to focus on.
Yes.
What do you think, if we come to the home show, how do we make the most of it? What's some of the questions we should ask you?
Well, there's over 400 exhibits. There's all kinds of contractors, exhibitors, products, so they can go booth to booth and ask all kinds of questions, touch and feel the products. That's the advantage of coming live to a show versus the internet. You can actually see
the touch and feel.
You can actually see the product.
Exactly.
And then we have a series of seminars in our design cafe, which are going to be showcasing the latest and greatest technology, tips, trends, and the professionals.
Beautiful lighting up there, and
yeah.
I mean that is a difference, right, Eric? If you're going to go pick something like, for instance, you think I want this soaking tub. But maybe until you actually get in it, you don't know where you want to put the faucet.
Right. Yeah, and that's a great thing is you can see all those photos online on the different sites that are out there. But it's seeing it, getting into it, testing it out, rubbing around a little bit.
This is amazing.
Test drive it.
I don't
is it
know
big enough for you?
It's totally. It's perfect. It's the perfect. Kara, can you get right back here?
And this is from our friends at Bender Showrooms, and you can see these tubs like this, the Kohler products that they have here. You see all that at the home show.
But everything from soup to nuts, from A to Z, you're going to find at the home show. If you're thinking about a koi pond, you're going to find something. You're going to find landscaping. Thinking about putting a new window in, you're going to find that. If you're thinking about putting a new roof on, you're going to find that. Everything, and you get some really good ideas.
So there's so many unique things, and you can get really personalized. I want to go back to that sink, if we could, the hand-painted sink. This is beautiful. It looks like a work of art.
It is.
It really is, and this is a new line that Kohler Products has out there, and again, you can get this at Bender Showrooms, and they're all hand-painted. They've got unique designs and patterns, and they're actually, if you can see, there's signed by the artists that are there, so it's really it dresses up your kitchen, your bathroom,
Can
whatever.
you put that in the house with kids?
You can. Yeah.
You can, yeah.
And the painting will stay?
Yes.
All right, so this is really wonderful. Let me ask, what is the big trend right now in bathrooms? Would a freestanding tub be it?
Freestanding tubs are very popular right now. They're very, very popular in this contemporary design and then the traditional clawfoot sort of style.
That feels good.
And then open floor plans, spacious kitchens, large countertops, energy efficient appliances. And you can see all of that at the home show.
You can see it all of it. I have one more wardrobe change.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're going to... Okay. Now,
The zebra style.
Eric, what if people,
This matches your blouse.
It does. That's perfect.
if people are just curious and they're not even sure if they can afford it, they don't know what their budget would be, can they ask those kind of questions and kind of set themselves up to plan for a renovation?
And that's the great thing. We have exhibitors that say they've talked to people that are purchasing now 2 years later that they've been at the home show 2 years ago. And that's the great thing about the home show, again, is just get those ideas and see what the latest trends are out there. And people may think that there's some things that are really expensive and then out of their price range, but they get into it and they say, it really is more affordable, and I can do those things. And again, it's a great place to start planning and dreaming and what's out there.
Would you say more people right now are choosing to renovate than move?
a lot of people, remodeling is very, very popular. The remodelers are very busy
And you
out
can
there.
walk in literally with a budget and say, this is what I have to work
Yes.
with, and they'll work with you.
Absolutely.
You know, so
Unless
that's
you
good.
say it's only $5.
Exactly.
They've got a rubber duck for you.
Like,
Yes,
I
yes,
got my
yes,
little rubber ducky
yes.
right here.
But they'll help us through with that too. So don't be afraid to ask the financial questions while we're there.
Yeah, we have Liberty Bank is one of our sponsors of the show, so you can go to them and they've got some really creative financial products out there. If you come to the Home Builders Association booth, we have builders, remodelers, our suppliers there, and they'll ask the questions. We have a little Ask the Builder kind of a question. So
Okay.
Oh, that's
if you're
great.
saying what does it take to do this kind of a project, they can lay it out for you and explain to you what to expect.
That's terrific.
Thank you.
And again, I think that one of the valuable things is being able to talk to the contractors, because so much of it is you can do the research, you know what the tub's going to be, but knowing what that personality is like.
Are you going to get
and-
along with them
Yeah.
through that renovation
'Cause
project?
if you're
Good
renovating your
advice.
kitchen, they're moving in with you. So.
Thank you so much. Yes. Again, the 71st Connecticut Home and Remodeling Show is happening at the Connecticut Convention Center in Hartford this Friday from 3 to 8, Saturday from 10 to 8, and Sunday from 10 to 5. So for all the details, head to cthomeshow.com. You can also check out their Facebook page. It's facebook.com/CT Home Remodeling Show.
And you can look for me. I will be at the Advanced Window Systems booth from, I think
oh, you
it's
will?
noon to 2. I think noon to 2
I can talk
on
to you about the
Saturday.
tilt outs.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.